Holy crap. What's up, guys? I'm just about to dip my toes into this beautiful little creek right here in front of us to see what kind of fish I can pull out of here today. But before we jump into that, to make things a little more challenging, I gave myself a limit of $4. That is 4 George Washingtons to go to Walmart and buy whatever tackle I will be throwing on my ultralight setup here today. And after doing a little bit of shopping, what I walked away with was this packet of Ozark Trail crickets and crawls. This cost me about $2.45. It's got a couple nice little jig head crawls in there and some of these different color crickets. Those look like they're gonna be a topwater lure, so that should be pretty interesting. And also, I picked up this little cream miniature crankbait. This is probably one of the smallest crankbaits that I've ever thrown before, so it'll be interesting to see what we catch on that. This was about $1.50. All right, guys, let's get one of those lures tied on the ultralight and get out here and start catching some fish. So I decided to kick things off today with that little cream crankbait. I think we're gonna be able to move that lure around a little quicker and really pinpoint where those fish are at. As I'm watching this thing come through the water, it really looks a lot like a beetle. And I have seen beetles fall in the water before and swim, so that should attract some fish. I keep getting a lot of little nibbles in this faster moving water on this crankbait. I'm just gonna kind of work my way down to the slower end of this hole here and see if we got some bigger fish sitting that way. I'm really liking the way the water looks right along this laydown here. It looks like it really deepens up and it gives a good place for fish to get down in there and hide, which I think is going to be ideal for this time of year when it's nice and sunny like this and hot. I don't think those bigger fish are going to want to sit out here in the open. It's just too clear of water. They don't have any kind of defense there. But when they can get over here underneath these woody piles and cover like this, that's exactly where they're going to gravitate towards. The trick is to see if we can pull one out of there. We pulled something. Teeny tiny little fish. What kind of species is this we got here? This might actually be a shiner. Oh. I think we got a little shiner there. Oh, he pooped on me. All right, bud. Hang on. We'll get you back in there. Pooped on by a fish. Awesome. Something I'm quickly noticing about this little crankbait is it does not like to run straight. I might be able to tweak that eyelet there just a hair. I think I'm gonna do that. See if we can get this thing to run a little straighter in the water. There we go, guys. Another one of those shiners, I think. Actually, little tiny fall fish this time. If you guys can see the difference there. Hopefully this one doesn't poop on me. All right, buddy. There he goes. We've got this nice little cut in right here coming up on the right. It might actually be a feeder creek. I bet you there'll be some bass sitting over there just staying out of the current. Seems to be like their preferable type of spots on this creek. Here we go, guys. We're hooked up with something a little more quality than what we had before. Still not big, but let's see, what do we have here? Oh, there we go. A little bigger fall fish. Hey, they're getting bigger. Take that. All right, buddy, calm down, calm down. No need for all that. We'll get you back. Just want to have a little look at you. A little admiration. Oh wow, that temperature difference just from me walking from this main stem here off into this feeder creek. I mean, that's like a good 15-degree drop in water temperature. Wow, this must be a spring-fed creek. I bet you right down through here, we may actually get into some trout. Goodness, it's so cold over here. That temperature difference is insane. I'm really surprised not to see any fish kind of piled up right here. I think I am gonna walk my way on up this creek some and just see if we can get a trout or two. Oh wow, okay. There's a nice trout. I think it's a trout sitting up underneath that log there. I'm gonna see if I can pull him out if he hasn't seen me yet. Oh, it's a big fall fish. Oh, he swiped at it. I think there's a couple of them in there. He is watching it. He's just weary. I think he saw me. Yeah, it's too late. I've been spotted. I might stop back by on my way out. But for now, we're gonna work our way up this creek a little bit. This cold water just gives me the vibe there may be some trout up here in some isolated pockets. It's a little rainbow trout just hanging out right here in front of us. Actually, he's chasing it. Oh, we have him chasing it. Let's see if I can get him to come after it again. I'm gonna kind of burn it by him this time, not give him much of a chance. Oh, last minute he turned his head. He said, nah, I'm good on that one. Let's see. Is he gonna chase it down? Oh, he went for it. Oh no. He went for it and just missed it. What the heck? We're gonna leave him alone. The little guy's probably having a rough time out here in this heat, so we're not gonna pressure him too much. Almost had him there though. I almost guarantee that there's a fish sitting under this little pile of brush here, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna make a cast on this. Probably just gonna have to underhand, try to throw it up under these trees. There we go. See if we can draw anything out. Oh, that's a big trout. It's a big trout. He can't decide if he wants it or not though. Oh no. He didn't go for it. No. You know what? I'm gonna back off. I think it's time to switch things up. I'm gonna tie one of those crawls on there. All right, guys, here we go. We're going back in with the crawl. There we go. Got it skipped up there to him. I think one has it. Does he have it? No. Oh, come on. Really? I thought they'd be all over this crawl. What is the reservation here? Honestly can't believe it. I thought that crawl was a no-brainer. Oh my gosh, he picked it up and dropped it. What in the world? We're gonna try the cricket. How about that? All right, guys, I got our cricket tied on, and well, it looks like this is our last chance, or we're just gonna have to call it quits on these trout and try to go catch something else. Oh, it does float. Nice. Topwater cricket action. Actually, it's a slow sink. Slow sink. All right. We got a trout watching it right now. He can't decide. He can't decide. Give it a little movement. Come on, bud. Come on. Take that cricket. Oh, we just had another trout come in. Come on. Goodness, you guys are so indecisive. Oh, we had a blow up. We had a blow up. We didn't get him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. On the cricket. That ripped it off the hook too. Yeah, so it's been fun over here playing around with these trout, seeing if we can get one on the line, but I don't want to waste all our time on them, especially there may be some bigger fish out here in the main creek, so we're gonna let them be. I think that cricket might just be a little big for him anyway. That's why when we did get that blow up, we weren't able to hook up with them. So let's head on over here and see what else we can find. Walking back out into this main creek stem here after being in that spring-fed creek, feels like I'm walking into a bathtub. It's kind of nice, actually. We're gonna keep it rolling with the cricket lure here. And actually, when I'm working with any kind of insect imitation like that, I really like to throw under overhanging trees like this because those fish are actually sitting up underneath of there and they're waiting for just that, for an insect to drop down into the water, and then they just go ballistic over it. All right, guys, looks like we have us a fish on that cricket there. Not sure what we got, not very big. Oh, look at that. Got us a spinning rock bass. Now he's a not spinning rock bass. Pretty little fish. Got those nice orange eyes on him. He is not happy though. We're gonna get you out of here. We're gonna get you back in the water. Just wanted to admire you for a minute. There we go, guys. A rock bass. Oh, that was quick. That was quick. As soon as that cricket hit the water. A little bit better fish there. Another rock bass. Wow. Oh, we lost him. Looks like the rock bass are just stacked up over there under those trees. I don't think we're getting this cricket back. Just got hung up in that tree over there. Oh, there's our first lure down. At least it was a cricket. We got 4 of those. I think we're gonna go back to that crankbait. Especially we got a lot of water to cover down through here. Here we go, this is a decent fish. This might be our best fish of the day. What do we have though? Is that another rock bass? It is. Man, these guys are stacked in this little spot here. Not a bad fish for the ultralight. And that little crank did the trick. I would really like to pull a nice smallmouth out of here. I think that's my goal. If we could just get like one good smallmouth, a pound or more, I'd be pretty happy with that. Ooh, a little last minute bite there. Not sure what that little guy was. Okay, that's a little better. Might be another rock bass, but I think it's at least sizable one. Yeah, look at that guy. It's a pretty good little rock bass there. Oh no, didn't get a good look at him. Might have been the biggest one so far. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, looks like we're still in Rock Bass City over here. Let's see if we can get this one up here and take a look at him. They're getting bigger, that's for sure. It's not a bad rock bass there. right, dude. Thank you. Got something tiny, but we have something. Is that our first smallie? Look at the size of that smallmouth. That might be the smallest smallmouth I've ever caught. That thing is tiny. It's just a minnow. Wow. That's a good sign though. I hope that means we're getting into the smallmouth now. Let's see if I can wrestle the hook out of this guy and get him back in the water. Oh, there he goes. I think it's another one of those little micro-sized smallmouth. Yep. Got our second smallmouth bass. Little tiny guys. I know there's bigger ones in here. Later, dude. Oh, he crushed it. What do we got here? Let's see. This might be another new species. Looks like a sunfish. Oh no, he got off on us. Well, I don't know if I can count that one. Pretty sure that was a pumpkin seed sunfish. I'm really gonna watch my step around here. Wouldn't be surprised to see a copperhead laying out here sunbathing. Oh crap. Come out of the damn water with it. There we go, I got him that time. Nice fall fish. See if I can get him up here and take a look. There we go. Not a bad one at all, especially for the ultralight. Get on out of here. Thank you for that fight. All right, guys, we got something good here. Big fish, big fish. I'm not sure what we got. It's a good fish for the ultralight. Oh, big fall fish. Oh man, he's got a nice largemouth chasing him. I don't know if you guys can see this largemouth after this fall fish right here, but probably a good 2-pound large. He's just chasing after him right here. Let's see if I can get this fish landed. There we go. I think that's our biggest one of the day there, guys. That is a chunk of a fall fish, especially on an ultralight. Nice fight. All right, guys, I'm gonna let him go. See you, bud. Heck yeah. Oh, that was a cool eat there. Sucked that thing right off the surface. Not sure what we have. I think it's a fall fish. Oh yeah, it was a fall fish. We lost him, but these guys are giving us all our action today on this crankbait. And I'd really like to get into some bass. I know they're here, especially in these deeper stretches of creek like this. So I'm gonna switch things up. We're gonna go to that crawdad where I can get down to the bottom where I think those bass are hiding at. Let me show you guys this real quick. There's a couple of bass beds over here along this bank. Of course, we're long past the spawn now, but just some good evidence that we do have bass in these waters. Pretty good size ones too. Here we go, there's our smallie. There's that smallie we've been after. Still not a big guy, but heck yeah. Sure is fighting like one too. Bending that ultralight right over. I'm gonna throw him in a net and take a look at him here. Oh, if I can get him. There we go. He's big enough to lip. There's that smallmouth we've been looking for. Not a huge fish, but still tons of fun on that ultralight. I think I'm gonna do a little underwater release on this guy. There we go. Another species. Heck yeah. Is that a pumpkin seed sunfish? Where does that put us? Maybe 6 species today? I believe so. Later, dude. There we go, that's a good fish. Big fish. Big fish. What do we have? Oh, we got a nice fall fish there. I'm gonna net him up quick. Oh crap, he saw me. There we go. Got him before he freaked out. It's always my goal with these guys. Once they see you, it's on. They go crazy. Let's get him back in the water. Looks like we're back in those rock bass again. Guys, I might have screwed up. Let's put our crawl in that tree. There's no way I'm getting over there. That water is deep. Yep. There it went. Looks like it's back to the cricket. I'm gonna try the brown cricket this time. Look at that. It's actually missing a leg right out of the box. All right, guys, so I don't know if this is considered cheating, but I really needed my cricket to get down and stay down, so I tied a little rock in line there to act as a weight, keep my cricket down on the bottom. Let's see how that works out. Well, I couldn't help myself but start thinking about these trout over here again. I'd really like to get at least one trout today, really round off all the species we've caught. And I remembered how that black cricket drew that topwater strike. So maybe this brown cricket will do the trick. Oh, we got one. We're on, guys. Got us a trout. Holy crap. Holy crap. That was crazy. There's actually a big group of them just coming straight towards me. Beautiful wild rainbow. Beautiful. My gosh. Let me get down here with him. That was awesome. That was freaking awesome. Starting to think that trout just wasn't going to happen today. This water was just way too clear. There's no way they were going to go for one of these lures, but hey, we made it happen, guys. Freaking made it happen. Look at that gorgeous wild rainbow there. Beautiful white tipped fins. Looks like he's a little beat up, maybe from working around in the shallow water and these rocks. May have just scratched him up a little bit. All right, I'm gonna let this guy go, let him get back to his buddies. That was freaking sweet. Thanks, bud. Well, guys, it's time for me to get out of here, but that was a ton of fun catching all those different species on the ultralight with only $4 worth of Walmart tackle. So if you guys enjoyed that challenge and you'd like to see more of it, please like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.